Gid. Gid. It wasn't the best performance. It wasn't the most exciting performance. The ends justify the means. Win. As in, there's so many issues with this Chelsea team, and shout out to your boy Ford, because me and Ford were both watching the game. Look, the win is the win. The win is the win. Now, you see, if you don't understand football, you'd be like, oh, but Garnacho contributed to the goal, so therefore he's amazing. But if you actually watch the game and actually see what actually went down, you'd actually realize that, okay, yes, Garnacho contributed to it, but his performance in the game overall was ass cheeks. And in the game, he was ass cheeks. So, and the issues that which was me and Ford were talking about is, so we've gone from this legend right here in Zad. We've gone from that to Pedro Neto, Garnacho, and Kittens. Did you see what Kittens did when he came on? He was trash. And let's be real, if Benfica had better players, Chelsea lose. If they just had better individuals who were better in that final third, Chelsea lose. So, because there were several times where Chelsea had to do some last-ditch defending. But if you just look at it overall, neither team really made the keeper work. Neither team really took full control in an offensive sense in the game. But I just think that for Chelsea just to be moving forward, bro, it just shows that this it's Jermaine and Inshallah. It really is Palmer and Inshallah, because there's so much reliance on what Palmer does. As in, without Palmer is the only guy where you give him the ball, he has the imagination and creativity. Esteval, he's hinting at that. You see hints, but you can just see from Esteval, he's not there yet, and he still needs time to really show himself. But again, the main thing and all that matters is Chelsea got the victory and they got the freaking W. So the positive to take here is at 1-0, mentally, psychologically, Chelsea just knew how to just ride the game out, see the game out, and be able to now say what's up. But greater tests lie ahead. They're going to be far more difficult games. And in far more difficult games against better, because trust me, there are a lot better teams than Benfica out there. So if you want to beat a Barca, who Chelsea face, let's try. I'm going to beat those guys. If it's a Benfica, if it's a PSG, again in the UCL, if it's a Liverpool, if it's a Bayern Munich, if it's a Real Madrid, Chelsea have to do better. Because in those positions Benfica were in, if that is Lewandowski, if that's Rafinha, if that's Mbappe, if that's Vini, if that's Kane, if that's Olise, it's a goal. So defensively, I'm still not really feeling this team. I'm still not really feeling this team. Hey, it's a boy. Yeah, no. Say a few things, because it's offline. It's offline anyway. So say a few things.
Listen, it's great to get 3 points. That was an awful game of
football. It was terrible. It was terrible.
Garnacho and Gittin as our left wingers.
Garnacho is ass cheeks, and we both agree Garnacho is ass cheeks. The guy's ass cheeks.
It's horrible. Listen, we've gone from the likes of Eden Hazard on our left wing to these guys. £95 million that was spent on that. It's appalling.
It's insane.
It's appalling. So we have a lot of work to do if we're going to play the top teams in this competition.
And even we're missing even the defensively as well.
Yeah.
These guys don't know how to play offside trap, and they were just doing it just by law.
Spamming it for no good reason, just like we're gonna just push up the line every single time they get close to our penalty box. It's amateurish.
Yes,
it's amateurish.
Yeah.
So that's not gonna work against Lewandowski's, the Osimhen's who scored today, by the way. Like these kind of guys, the Kanes of the world. Like it's not gonna work against these kind of guys. Mbappe against that high line doing the offside.
So basically, you're saying if fully fit and Palmer this team, can we still win the UCL?
I mean, I said we could. I mean, I picked Barca, but I said we could.
Yeah.
Playing how we are now, obviously, there's no chance, right?
But and also, we're going to beat Barca at the bridge. We're going to beat Barca at the bridge.
He said that, not me. He said that, not me. Listen. Obviously, we were high off the Club World Cup, but again, I mentioned at the start of the season that in terms of teams that win trophies and do well, you don't do it without a proper defense, without investing in a defense which we know is poor.
Yeah.
Not investing in a goalkeeper who we know is inconsistent and has mistakes in him.
Yeah.
And then when you do spend money after having a Club World Cup and you spend the best part of 100 million on left wingers, and Garnacho gives you that performance again. I said it before the game that if we're going to get a goal or assist, he's probably going to come from Garnacho, which he done. Fair play. He got the assist for the on goal.
But his overall performance though
was abysmal. Again, a disgrace to the shot. And then Gittins comes on. He's poor, but you remember that moment where he tried to step over?
Doing the step over and he just completely messed it up. And he messed up twice again.
Bro.
But basically, if you're saying that it's either Garnacho or Gittins and those... Okay, controversial thing.
Yeah.
How much worse is Raheem Sterling than Garnacho and Kittens?
No, he's better. He's better than both of them. Like he would actually at least win you penalties and do things and drive into the box and.
So you're saying Sterling can't make it? So you're saying that Garnacho and Kittens are that much better than Sterling?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You're not being realistic.
It's embarrassing. Again, when you invest this kind of money, it's appalling because again we get it. I get why this team isn't successful right now. They're not built to win the league right now because again we've got a rookie manager who I like, talented, but he's a rookie manager. He admitted himself.
Yeah.
When we're getting red cards, he doesn't know how to react because he's a rookie.
Yeah.
Then we have a rookie team, but we don't sign any players in their prime. We just want to sign. I've got a lot of young players that were just looking to really flip for money.
Yeah.
And you're sporting directors who aren't addressing key issues in the team, not addressing centre back, not addressing goalkeeper, not addressing getting experienced players in the lineup to go and take.
No, because I think as you said, Tosin is our oldest defender, and Tosin ain't no Van Dijk. He ain't no Dean Housen and everything. So if that is your oldest defender, who is nowhere near an elite defender, you can see how there's no leadership in defense. And if your last line of defense is freaking Grover, because my thing that's Palmer's amazing, he's superb. You can't be reliant on Cole Palmer because Cole Palmer he's so clear ahead of everyone. Because at least you had a Drogba, you had a Lampard, you had a Ramirez, so you have so many guys who are of a similar level. It's Cole Palmer, and there's a massive gap, and then everyone else.
Yeah, no, 100%. Again, we haven't got enough attackers who can take the responsibility to turn up in games like this. And again, I look at Pedro Neto, who's the Premier League proven winger who we signed for 65 odd million.
Yeah.
When is he going to give you like consistent performances and win you big games? Again,
Yes.
he had the cross to Garnacho, cool, but like other than cutting his head and whipping it to the back post, what is the consistent thing that he does in games to affect change over 90 minutes? He doesn't really do it. So again, that's him.
Yeah.
Alongside Tariq George up front.
Bro, even though, because his name is Evil Saka.
Because again, we cost Garnacho and Gittins, but again, Neto is not giving you much better.
Yeah.
George up front didn't touch the ball for the first 35 minutes.
I forgot Evil Saka was even playing. I was like, wait, is Evil Saka still playing?
Yeah.
Because he is so out of, and you can't even blame Evil Saka because he's not a striker, so that's just not what comes naturally to him, though.
Yeah.
So again, as I said again, for Chelsea to do anything, whether it's the league or UCL, you have to address the defense. You have to address the keeper, bro. Because if you don't address those things, I mean, what are you doing, though? Yeah. So it's, but look, I just think that when Palmer comes back, again, even when you look at that Club World Cup final, Palmer 2 goals and the assist, he can't do everything.
He can't do everything, but he needs to do everything in this team because again, offensively, it's all on Palmer. Again, there's no,
and that's just unsustainable.
Pedro is someone you can trust upon, right? Even though the record today, silly, right, but. Again, Pedro you can trust, but again, the wingers, you need goals from out wide. Again, you look at Liverpool with the likes of Salah, Gakpo, Ekatike, they're going to get goals from outside of their main striker. Same with Arsenal, to be fair. Same with Man City, too. Even, again, they have a freaking Haaland, right? We don't have that. But you need goals from other than just your main source, and we don't have that in this team. We don't. Man, it's crazy, man. It is what it is. So, guys, so like the video, remember, guys, like that video, guys, like the video, guys. So, like the video, subscribe by hitting the button over there, and join us for our hangouts later tonight's man. Peace out, one love, and we're still Club World Cup champions, bro.